Nightmare Real, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? I am on, stuff.co.nz. I'm going to leave this article in the description box, and you can click it, read it, and come to your own surmise about it. I'm not going to be too long in this video, man. Just somebody sent me this link, and stuff.co.nz, they got reports from Parker's handlers, and they said that the fight between Parker and Andy Ruiz is 95% done, okay? And they agreed to New Zealand. They're going to have the fight in New Zealand, and they agreed to December 10th. I made a video a few days ago when they were talking about Parker versus Ruiz, and they're talking about next summer. So I'm glad that it's not taking place next summer, and this shit's going to take place before year's end, which is great news. If this fight, they say it's 95% done, is going to be for a vacant WBO title. With Tyson Fury, you know, he has cocaine in his system, allegedly, and then I know he had to meet with the UKAD regardless of the fact of the cocaine situation because of the nandrolone. A lot going on with Tyson Fury right now, man. So I'm believing that the WBO is going to strip him. And the way I think it's going to go down is there possibly Klitschko versus Joshua November 26th for Joshua's IBF title. And then that WBA title is going to be vacant. And I think that's what they're going to do with that fight. I could be wrong, but with this WBO situation, I think this would be a good fight. You know, Parker versus Ruiz for the title. Both guys are highly rated by the WBO. Andy Ruiz is rated number 3 by the WBO, and Parker's rated number 1. Ruiz is also highly rated by the IBF. He's number 5. Parker is number 1. And Ruiz is also rated highly by the WBC, is rated number 7. And Parker's rated number 4 by the WBC. The one thing about Ruiz, though, man, is like when I hear his name mentioned for big fights, I'm excited, and then something always happens. The fight with Hughie Fury, now that fight card may totally get washed regardless because of the Tyson Fury situation. But even with that said, though, before that came about, Fury, you know, was going to pull out of that fight. When they offered Ruiz the fight against Hughie Fury on the undercard, Ruiz didn't want the fight. He says he didn't want to get robbed by his manager again. So hopefully by December 10th, he has whatever situation it is ironed out with his manager. But as of right now, I want to know what's going on with Ruiz and his manager, first of all, because he said that the money was great. The money that Hughie Fury and those guys were offering him was great. It wasn't the money. He said the money was fabulous. It was fantastic. He wanted the money, but he didn't want his manager, I believe, involved with negotiations and, you know, breaking bread with his manager. So I like the idea of this fight, Ruiz versus Parker, man. I think this could be an entertaining fight. I think on paper, this is one of the more entertaining fights at the heavyweight division. Now, there are a lot of fights you can match together. Joshua versus Wilder, Ortiz, Povetkin. I mean, there's all types of fights that we can put together. But just that Parker and Ruiz are guys that like to fight mid-range. And Ruiz, I believe his best opportunity of winning it is having a mid-range type of fight, an inside fight. And I think Parker will give him that type of fight. I think Parker will move a little bit, but Parker is a aggressive guy. He's going to want to come forward, let his hands go. And Ruiz likes to get close and let his hands go. I think, you know, if you had to ask me, I think these are probably the 2 quicker-handed heavyweights. Just my opinion. As far as just hand speed, I think these guys are probably 2 of the quickest. Definitely top 3 or 4 as far as just hand speed goes. But I think it'd be a great fight, man, December 10th. So hopefully let's keep our fingers crossed. Parker team said they're 95% of the way done with this fight. So hopefully Ruiz has ironed out everything with his manager and we get this fight December 10th. Hopefully we do, man. A lot of cancellations and bullshit has been going on the last few months in the heavyweight division, man. So this will be a good fight towards the end of the year. You guys let me know what you think about this, man. I'm out.